So first of all, of course, it's meeting different people because when we go to competitions, it's very nice. We have an opportunity to meet people from USA, Brazil, from African countries, from Asia, from Europe, or Scandinavian countries. So it's very nice to get to know the culture, exchange the opinions, and that's what I like about being a rhythmic gymnastics judge. Secondly, of course, the main goal is to help the kids, the gymnasts, because still they're kids, to reach their dreams. So if I see that I helped somebody in reaching their dream and coming their dream come true, then I become really happy that the ones that had to win a medal, they won a medal. And when they work hard, it's even better.
I like the most about being an RG judge is that I can get the best angle to watch this beautiful sport in life, looking these wonderful athletes performing different routines, showing their characters and stories.
Of course, the best aspect of being a judge is that you have the chance to travel around and watch competitions, and you can really be part of the movement. You can, of course, watch the best gymnasts in the world, learn from them, see how they rise and fall. This is a beautiful aspect in my opinion, and also that you have many friends. You have the chance to keep contact with people you know since many years, and this is also beautiful.
A big challenge in the principle for me was to be a man. Many people still think that our sport is just for women, and I had a hard work to prove that was possible for me, understand the rules and understand the essence of our sport. So that was a challenge for me. And another challenge is still the question about impartiality. We have to understand, all judges, that we came from a country, of course, but it's necessary to be fair when we are judging and apply the rules independent in this, which country you are judging, in the where we come, and apply this in the same way to all judges. I think this is a big challenge for all of us.
Of course, judges have to undergo quite a big stress during competitions. This was quite obvious after Tokyo Olympics, but this happens almost at every competition, maybe not that much covered in media, but still it happens a lot. So the rhythmic gymnastics judge is supposed to be totally neutral, and we are kind of supposed to forget about our nationality during the competition. In my opinion, that's quite a wrong approach, because I don't really think that I can ever forget being Ukrainian at a competition, and it anyhow influences me. And I don't think that it's that right to ask the judges to be neutral. How can a judge be neutral, especially for me? My heart definitely beats faster when I see a Ukrainian competitor on the carpet. And what if it's the coach of this gymnast competing? Definitely the heart beats even faster. So we can't say that this person can be actually neutral. So we receive a lot of stress, first from international federation, then from our national federation, because we have to be neutral. But our national federation still, they want somehow our gymnasts to be in top places. It doesn't concern Ukraine. I believe it's in all the other countries as well. So all this stress, and the third stress we receive is from our colleagues. So definitely after a competition, some other judges may feel that you have given a wrong score to the gymnasts from their countries, and definitely they may inquire what went wrong in the exercise, what could have decreased the score. But sometimes these inquiries are a bit too emotional, and this leads to even further stress. So that's what is the toughest in rhythmic gymnastics, and this is something that is still very challenging even after 17 years of judging, that is still one of the most negative aspects as a competition.
I think one of the toughest challenges of being a rhythmic gymnastics judge is the understanding of the code of points, which is a rulebook to know the sports in judging, coaching, training, and development. The Rhythmic Gymnastics Technical Committee members of the FRG have been discussing with many experts in different roles and to find a better way to show the sports. How to balance between reaching wider audience to understand the sports, the technical development, and the future of the rhythmic gymnastics are always the challenges, and it is demanding to find the optimal point. As a judge, you have to always know what is going on in the gymnastics world and learn the rules cycle by cycle.
Right now I don't have a component I like more than the others, but I think it's really nice to always change and try new things and measure yourself with other judges from other countries, and also change all the time. I think it's very nice to change, even in the same competition, to do different things. I think is really helpful.
I don't have a problem to judge in one panel. I love to judge difficult artistry and execution. I love and appreciate so much artistry. I was superior judge in the World Championship that was qualifying to Tokyo last year. It was a pleasure for me to occupy this position. But I know that sometimes it's a little bit hard to judge. So I prefer when I'm in the difficult panel, because I think that it's more objective, it's more strict, and we can apply the rules by the rules. You don't have many subjective impressions in that panel. So I feel a little bit more comfort when I'm there. But in general, I love to judge all panels.
The issue is that now the code of points has changed a lot. In previous code of points, frankly speaking, there were aspects that nobody enjoyed judging, but they had the most impact on the total score. So nobody, let's say, could just refrain from judging in case their country was participating. I mean, I'm more of a mathematician, so difficulty is a bit easier to me to evaluate, unlike artistry, where I don't feel I'm really into it. And here I need to improve my judging skills, especially with the new requirements in the new code of points.
Generally, the judging role is assigned or sometimes randomly drawn by rule, and you will work in different roles. Maybe you will have some strengths or weaknesses in some aspects, but you don't always have what you want. To think about the things you are short, how about striking for improvement to be a better judge?